Darris Upton, Workforce Development and DEI Programs Manager. So Senator Massey reached out to me about being on this board that has something to do with TWRA. I think it's the governing board for TWRA. And she wanted to appoint me for that. And she did, but when it got to the governor's office, a gentleman called me and said, hey, you know, we got your appointment or nomination from Senator Massey for this, but I'm looking at your body of work and wondering if you'd be interested in serving on the Tennessee Human Rights Commission. And I was kind of like, well, you know, if that's a better fit, sure. So then I started kind of looking around at what the Human Rights Commission was doing and so forth. And so here is this body that was charged with basically examining cases that had to do with any potential violations of people's rights. Anybody experiencing any sort of discrimination, whether that be, you know, based on someone's race or culture or ethnicity, and certainly those things happen, but also we go further and we look at somebody experiencing discrimination because of their sexual orientation or because of like their age or things like that, so, or their disability or ability status. So, and it's been an honor to be part of this Human Rights Commission, to really try to assist people. These are our fellow citizens, you know, so we owe it our best effort to try to help them in any way that we can. And it's also a privilege in a way because everyone doesn't get this opportunity. So I don't take it lightly. To be entrusted to be part of this commission is something. Just to walk away knowing that what you did impacted someone, hopefully in a positive way, and that someone lives better because of your work on part of the commission. Then I came to UCOR to be part of the DEI efforts, and part of it was the challenge, you know, the challenge of being in a different environment, the challenge of really getting into the weeds, so to speak, and to just live, breathe, and think all things diversity, equity, and inclusion. How do you apply that to a workforce of 2,200 people? How do you help people feel, hey, we're all here together? You know, diversity is an and, it's not an either or this or that. You know, there's a place in diversity for everyone, and that's the thing. And we forget that sometimes. But to be able to be in this space and help people feel like they're valued for who they are, you know, whether you're male, female, you live in Loudon or you live in Vaughn or wherever, you know, you come from Petros or wherever, you have a part in making this place diverse. You know, what you think, how you feel about different things is all part of diversity. And when you bring that all together in a way that is respectful and that is meaningful, now we're getting into the inclusion part. And so I love doing this. It's really great. That's why we love the employee resource group so much, because it's an avenue to help people connect with each other, despite where you come from, despite what you think, despite what you believe. We all have this thing in common. We all have this one thing in common, and we can start there. And if we start there, then you learn that, wow, we really don't have so many differences, versus we have a whole lot of things in common. We just don't know each other. So there's a great way to build that and build that and build that, and that's why we encourage people to be part of the groups. Whether you're a woman or not, come to the women's meeting just to learn and support. And then we invite the groups, we encourage the groups to connect with each other as well. So if you're part of the women's group, don't be afraid to connect with one of the other groups, the Black Employees group, the Veterans group that's about to kick off this week. Connect with those, you know, because we have more in common than sometimes we want to appreciate and realize. But when we do, it's beautiful. It really is.